Hello, everybody. First flipped homework back from Thanksgiving. Who's excited? Just me? That's okay. You're going to be excited after you learn what we're learning. So, just like we've talked about addition, we've talked about lots of mental math strategies, right? And we're talking about things that will help us do some math in our brain with some bigger numbers, right? We can add like 5 plus 7 in our brain, but to add 35 plus 57 in our brain, we have to use a different strategy, right? Same thing is going to apply for subtraction. I'm so sorry. Something got in my throat. So, just like we have mental math strategies for doing 10 minus 6, we're going to learn how to do 40 minus 26 in our brains, okay? So, but first we got to learn how to do it on the paper, right? So, don't freak out. This is a little bit, I know that y'all, the brackets, I know, the little take aparts, I know, it's different, okay? So don't freak out. So we're going to say take apart to subtract, okay? But guess what? We're not taking it apart like pulling out to make a 10 and all of that business. We're just literally splitting into tens and ones. Exactly what y'all really wanted to do with that other method, okay? So when we do this, let's say that we have 56 minus 22, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to split my second number, the number that I'm subtracting, into tens. So what are my tens here? How many tens do I have? 2 tens, which is 20. How many ones do I have? 2, which is 2. So I'm going to do 56 minus 20 minus 2, okay? Let's review what we did. First thing we did was, first step, break apart the second number into tens and ones. And, oops, sorry, I try not to do that with you guys, and ones, okay? Period, end of the sentence. That's a command, right? Break it apart. Break apart the second number into tens and ones, okay? So, is it easier for me to do 56 minus 20? Absolutely, because I know I need to just count back 2 tens, right? Just like we practice counting up 46, 56, 66, 76. The ones place doesn't change when I'm only taking away or adding 10, right? So 56 minus 20, I'm going to count backwards 2 tens. 56, what's 1 less 10? 4, so 46. 1 less 10, 3, 36. So 56 minus 20 is 36. So second step was subtract the tens. Subtract the tens. Okay, period. Subtract the tens. Third step is we're going to take those last little guys, these ones, and we're going to say minus, that's a really hard color to read. We're going to say minus 2. Can I do 36 minus 2? Totally, because if I'm only subtracting ones, I'm only going to look at the ones place. So what does 36 minus 2 equal? 6 minus 2 is 4. So 36 minus 2 is 34. Remember that trick? So step 3 was subtract the ones. Okay? So then our final answer is 34. So all we did was subtract. We took it apart into tens and ones. First, we took our main number and subtracted the tens away. Then we took what was left and subtracted the ones away. All right, let's do another example. So let's say I have 68 minus 60. Oh, no, not 60, Ms. Hartgrove. 31. Okay, so what was my first step? I'm sorry. What is happening? There we are. Break apart the second number into tens and ones. Can we do that? If I break this apart, what is the value of my tens place? 30. What's the value of my ones place? 1. So now I'm going to do 68 minus 30 minus 1. And I'm going to start with step 2, which was subtract the tens. So that's what my first step is right here, right? Because I just broke this up into 30 and 1. So I'm going to do 68 minus 30. So let's count backwards 3 tens. So we're starting at 68, 58, 48, 38. 38. Last step, subtract the ones. 38 minus 1. Well, if I know 8 minus 1, because I'm not subtracting any 10s, right? 8 minus 1 is 7. So 38 minus 1 is 37. Okay? Let's do one more. Let's do 47 minus 25. What's the first step? Break apart that second number into 10s and 1s, right? What is the value of my 10s place? 20. What's the value of my 1s place? 5. So I'm taking my main number and I'm subtracting the 10s and then subtracting the 1s. 40 minus 20 minus 5. What do I subtract first? Main number minus the 10s. Well, let's start at 47 and count backwards 2 10s, which is 20, right? 47, 37, 27. 27. And then I subtract the ones that are left, which are 5. So what's 27 minus 5? Well, let's think. I'm not subtracting any 10s, so I can say 7 minus 5 is 2. So 27 minus 5 is 22. I don't really have room. I'm going to write it right here. 22. All right. We're going to be working a lot with that strategy. I want you to try really hard to do the examples by yourself. Okay? And we'll talk about it tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.